intensity, but disciplined intensity, okay, lads? Come on, let's do it.
So, big thing, okay, let's just think about what we're playing and how we play, yeah? Work for each other, get around them corners. It's going to be, if we play the first 30 minutes how we think we can play, we can blow them off the park, yeah? But we have to work straight from the set. We have to get in their faces. What we need is authority, and authority comes from you. If you have an issue or they're getting niggly at you, you do something about it legally in this game to make sure that you stamp your authority over them. Man for man, we need to stamp our authority on them. Doesn't matter if your mate next to you misses a tackle, you then get behind him, support him in the rocks, the walls, anything you fucking do. Commitment today is 100%. As soon as you walk over this white line, for whatever fucking reason you play the sport for, get in your fucking heads, we're here to fight. We're here to fucking show some dog, and we're here to fucking win. This is going to be a fucking fun match, but just remember, what we're here for, our morals, our standards, and we do not let them drop at any time in the game. Take a breath, really fucking start to feel it, boys. Ready? 1, 2, 3, squeeze! Right, let's fucking go, boys. Let's fucking go!
Game week number 5 takes us to Knutsford playing fields this afternoon as U.C.S. travel away to take on Watford. Head coach Will Jones is forced into a fair few changes due to unavailability this afternoon, but it is still a strong squad nonetheless. David Cohen, Fraser Warren and Ahmed Ghanem at the front row. Alex O'Farrell, Jack Williams lock the scrum with Florian Gay and Johnny Harper as flankers. Mert Zabki, the Turkish international captain, is at number 8 this afternoon. In the back, still plenty of quality in there despite some absentees. Luca Raymond and Oliver Boss will be in the half-backs. Tom Dawson, along with Freddie Morton, will wing this afternoon. And in the centres, Konstantinos Gerontakis, as well as Chris Silk, will be the ones to create in the middle of the park. It will be Konrad Paljowski, the fullback, with Barney Hartwell, Ben Lewis, Trevor Turton and Dan Roach on the bench for the old boys this afternoon. We're underway here at Knutsford playing fields, bathed in sunshine. Not the warmest of days, with the breeze, as you can see by the trees in the background, playing quite a big part in proceedings. But nonetheless, conditions pretty reasonable out there, to say the least, as a good game of rugby expected between these two sides who have both won their last 2 fixtures. As on the attack first up is U.C.S, as so the kits do clash a little bit, both in the hoops this afternoon, with U.C.S wearing, of course, the burgundy. Watford in just red and navy, but it does look a little bit pinky as well, the red that they're wearing. So we will try and keep you informed of everything that's going on, as a forward pass is called just as U.C.S look to set themselves away. Tom Dawson there thinking that he's got the jump on everybody. As Watford building themselves some possession here. Well, they may have lost it here to U.C.S, and they have done, and they might now have a chance to get themselves some good ball as Cohen gets it out of the ruck area. And Raymond looking to set position here as Zabki with the drive. Boss out wide as U.C.S look to build. Good little offload to Silk. Silk gets some decent ball away. Once more it's Oliver Boss who comes in at the breakdown as the ball out of the ruck area. And once again Boss looking to straighten. U.C.S looking to build some pressure here. Zabki once more. Turkish international captain setting the platform here. It looks as though Watford have got the ball back, and it will now give them a chance maybe to clear here. But nonetheless, it's a chance now for them to go wide to Nwefo as he comes infield looking for some space. Looks like he could be a bit of a flyer, this Kingsley Nuefo for Watford. See how much ball he gets during the course of this afternoon, as the kick across field is a good one. Might get the bounce here, and there's plenty of space, and there really is a lot of space here as Gullin looks to make the break. He's got support, and I think Watford may just score the opening try of the afternoon here. They're going to go under the posts, despite the effort of Dawson to come back and make the tackle. It's the first try of the game to Matt Poole, and it was a terrific kick over the top. Scott Menzies with a dream bounce as well for Louis Gullin, and supporting up the middle like all good scrum halves do. Matt Poole runs it under the post to give Watford the lead. Well, not the start that USC, or UCS rather, would have wanted. As Nuefo once again with a bit of room. Good tackle. Coming in from Dawson. Tom Dawson playing on the left wing today, as he's certainly going to have his hands full with Kingsley Nuefo, who, as I mentioned before, seems to have a little bit of speed about him, as a knock-on comes here from Watford, and that might just allow UCS back into the game here. Cohen on the drive, gets the ball away. Recycled here by Raymond. And the offload coming in, which will give Silk another chance. It will be Silk who will try and get some quick ball here. Zebke once again. Not the best of balls, but again it will be recycled as Raymond looks to come in here. Can they get enough quality ball out here from the ruck area? Zabke once more. Whipped into midfield for Silk once again. It'll be Silk who will try and get the ball away here, as once more they build to try and get themselves an equalising score. Gerontakis moments ago trying to get in position, and now the pass is away. They have a chance here, and the ball put down, sadly for UCS, as I think it was Konrad Paljowski that was just about to pounce. But he's put the ball down just as the line was gaping. Watford again have to repel this UCS attack. Out wide and put down from the boss pass. And Watford once more with possession. Been a bit of a scrappy start this from UCS, as once more they look to come wide to Kingsley Nuefo. Again, another good tackle coming in this time. I think it was Paljowski who's at the bottom of that ruck, as again the recycle will bring Watford back into midfield. Watford 7-0 to the good after that wonderful first try, and they're going back to the wing looking for Gullin again to maybe make a break here, and he's got some terrific footwork. Gullin, he's away from 3 players and eventually brought down. And can Watford capitalise here? They're building nicely. What have they got in the locker? Will they opt for a kick at some point? They do, over the top, and plenty of chasers here, and it's a try. They've scored, I think, Watford. And it was a kick that's caused absolute havoc in the UCS team. There's 1 or 2 players that weren't convinced about that kick at all, but it has come up brilliantly for them, and they lead 14-0. UCS now have a mountain to climb here, trailing 14 points to nil to a Watford side who are clearly very, very confident themselves having won their last 2 games. U.C.S. also have won their last 2. There's no reason why they shouldn't be confident. As Zabke on this blind side here as they build once more to try and have another crack at this Watford line. And they need a response. We're into the second quarter of the game, and as of yet it's been all Watford in terms of scoring, and they're not going to score here either, U.C.S, as they will get the scrum here. Again Zabke out of the back of the scrum and driving for the line. Zabke stopped just short, just when it looked as though Mert Zabke could have maybe got all the way over the line. They do have a penalty here as a quick tap, and Zabke for the line. Is he in? He looks as though he may be in. He is. And that's the response that U.C.S. needed. Quick tap taken by Raymond. And Zabke, head down, driving over the line. The Turkish international captain scores. They really needed that, didn't they? Been a tough first half so far for U.C.S, but that will give them a world of confidence, and they may be on a break here. Terrific break up the far left-hand side, and that really puts them in the box seat here to maybe try and equalise the game up as the ball out wide. Have they got the numbers here? Warren loses the ball, and Watford pick it up, and the referee's going to bring it back. Frustrated Nuefo there, looking to get away and show his pace in the game. As Raymond gets out of the challenge, can he find a killer ball here? And again, sadly, holding the ball in the ruck. As the dropout will come into midfield, and it will be Paljowski who will run the ball back for U.C.S. Once more, it's Luca Raymond at the at the ruck area, I beg your pardon. As a Watford turnover here may give them chance to set sail. And it's going to be brought back once more by the official. Dispatched to touch, as they will now set themselves from the line out here. Can they get to the point where they will get over the line? They really are in good position here, approaching that line to try and get themselves level. And it might be in. They are in. Well, Ahmed Ghanem has gone in for U.C.S. Terrific power. You can just see him there with all the power in the world, getting rid of 2 Watford players. So U.C.S. well and truly back in the game now, as that will bring about the half-time break here. It's been tough going for a lot of the opening quarter, but at half-time, it's Watford 14, U.C.S 12.
When we work for each other and we really play nice phases and really make sure that we're running, it works really well. We seem to be doing really well over the rucks. Just make sure if there's a player there, they're leaving it there. So make sure and try and either do your job to get him out there, so stamp on him, go over the top, do whatever you need to do, or try and trap him in there because he's playing us now. We've got the ref on our side. We're going to keep beating him up in the scrums, and let's just really get into this now. We can really play some smart rugby because we've still got another 20-30 in this before our fitness will show. So let's just play that sort of element.
Right. But when it's boring, when it's big boys, straight lines, people supporting him, scrums, line outs, structure, playing in the right areas, we're killing him. They're fucking dog shit, okay? Right, if you just play 60% of what's in you at 100%, you murder them. You fucking cream them, okay? That's all it's got to be. They are weak in the tackle.
The first 10 minutes we were taking the ball in the contact and flipping little passes behind. Don't know why the hell we were doing that. Let's when we got the ball carries, fucking
into
go
their
at
game
them.
line.
Go
Straight
into them,
the game
fucking
line.
got over the game line, and then they're on the back foot in that ruck.
Right, just thinking tactically, okay, we've done an amazing last sort of 20 minutes, realised where we're playing and what we're trying to do, okay, so brilliant to come back and start winning from 12-0 down, okay, falling to absolutely amazing. Let's just try and make sure when we're carrying the ball we're dynamic. Let's get past the game line, okay, once we get past the game line we start getting the defence going backwards, it's harder to jackal, it's harder to defend, so it's really those first up carries, let's really try and get past the game line, get over the ball quick and then we go to play. Okay, that first initial contact, let's really try and get over the game line, get the defence going back, and then we play. Okay, as soon as we do that, they'll crumble. Okay, just make sure we have that intensity, and then that support play comes into it. If we need to offload, we can, but then making sure that someone's there to get over the ball, and then we play. All right, Fraser's going to keep in the ref's ear, okay, about a few things, but if they are lying over the fucking ball and it's there slowing us down, he'll go and have a chat with them. Okay. But as soon as we start to do that, boys, we're much better than them. They've had two kicks, and they've scored. Okay? This is there to be won easily. Okay? 3 from 3.
We're underway. Oliver Boss restarting the match. I think it's safe to say that they will be far happier with the way that the second quarter of that first half turned out for U.C.S. The scrum will be dealt with, and out the back it goes, a real stray pass, and they might hack on here, Watford, and the break is on, and they will score. Well, that's disastrous for U.C.S. They were in possession, a stray ball on the halfway line, and hacked on by Poole. He showed he had pace in the first half with the try he scored, and now he makes it 2. Well, having just got themselves back in the game, to concede after a couple of minutes of the second half is not what U.C.S. would have wanted. And once again they have a deficit to make up here. 9 points the difference. We've conceded a penalty here, as the kick will go over the posts. Will it? It looks as though it has, and they extend that lead further, 24 points to 12. What is the response here from U.C.S? Can they get themselves the next score, which would once again make a game of it? They've not been ahead in this game at all. It's all been Watford from the 5th minute of the match when they opened the scoring through their scrum half Matt Poole, who's been absolutely sensational today. But there is time in this game, so let's see if they can get themselves back in the contest and get themselves a score which would really set up a grandstand finish. Again, a short pass in midfield as they continue to build slowly here, U.C.S. A kick in behind, can they get on the end of this? It's all over the place here. Watford not dealing with it very well. It's knocked on and eventually kicked away, and it will go into touch, but only just. But the referee brings it back, I believe, for a penalty. Zabke will take the tap for and head towards the sticks. If they can get something here, this really will set up a very, very interesting final quarter. Raymond at the ruck area. Infield from Boss. They might have the numbers here. The ball didn't go though, and Watford have it back. Well, it was a shame that Gerontakis couldn't quite get that ball away, and Watford pounce on it. And that will be a mighty sigh of relief for this Watford side will now look to move themselves out of their own 22 here. Once again, Kingsley Nwefo coming into the breakdown area. As the ball now moved wide, and once again Gullin, who's been another player who's been sensational today. Again, it's in field as Watford look to break to the halfway line. They're at that point now. Again, Poole behind the ruck, giving it in field, and again Watford will be happy with this. 24-12 to the good. A little kick in behind, looking to get the winger away. Will the ball beat everybody? It looks as though Raymond is over there to help it out of play, and it'll be a Watford throw in. Set piece won by Watford, although they've got it back. U.C.S, that's a huge play to get that possession back. If Watford had have scored then, you just wonder whether or not the game would have been over. But it's terrifically worked to get it back, and all of a sudden U.C.S are now able to kick that ball away. Very nearly a clash between Menzies and his winger Louis Gullin on this near side rather. As once again Watford look to build this possession, and that again they're at the right end of the field for themselves to try and get the killer score here. They are rolling forward very, very nicely. Can they turn this possession into points? There's a lovely little set two here. Comes with one or two. As the scrum is fed, and again it's out the back as Zabki gets the ball away. Gerontakis with a lovely ball. Can they break here? It's a lovely pass. Now they're away down the far side. It's brilliant pace being shown here, and they might just go all the way. Can they get round the last man? Not quite, but a terrific break. Absolutely wonderful break on the far side, and the penalty has come, sadly for U.C.S, just as though they were on the verge of maybe trying to get a score back. It was a wonderful run, wasn't it, from Tom Dawson? But it's this breakdown here that they just could not get quick enough ball in, and the referee no alternative but to award the penalty. They've shown that there is still opportunities in this game to get themselves back in it. Can they get themselves a score here to close the gap? They were so close moments ago. There's a warning shot to Watford, as they will still know that U.C.S have a say in this game. Again, U.C.S with the ball back. And it's Alex O'Farrell who will drive it in. A good little dummy here by Boss. Again, U.C.S getting closer. Those burgundy shirts looking to strike to make the final quarter very, very interesting here. Zabki, great game he's had today. It's Johnny Harper who will set position. That's Gerontakis on the floor here as Raymond in field as Paljovski. Going to get the decision here, U.C.S, if the move comes to a stop. But they are in good position. Kick across field. Can they get on the end of this? Taken nicely, and they're in! Terrific score. Freddie Morton. Brilliant kick across field. Terrific play by Luca Raymond. Gets his head up, sees the space out wide. And a terrific take from the winger Morton. He may have been at fault for the second Watford try, but he's got U.C.S. back in it. And now the break up the middle. All of a sudden, U.C.S. are now looking not just to get themselves back in the game, they're looking to maybe get level here. 7 points the difference. Time ticking down here at Knutsford playing fields. Can they get the score which would maybe bring the game level here? There's a great run out of the ruck area. Again sets the position, but again they've lost it at the breakdown. Holding the ball in, and it just gives Watford the ball back. That's a poor touch finder. And Warren on the touchline has to fling it back, and once again the ball all over the place. Brave from Paljowski. Look at the action, right up close and personal once more. One or two of the players staring holds at each other. Johnny Harper in the thick of the action. There's Raymond in field. Again, Gerontakis moving forward here. Out wide it goes, not really expecting it was Silk, but keeps hold of the ball. Is there a crucial score in this game for either one of these sides? U.C.S. will be chasing the try, but once more they've made an error at that breakdown. Push on at the scrum as Poole just about drags the ball in. And again, Watford doing a good job of recycling. And again, they've set position here for themselves to surely just keep possession for the moment. A flip ball out the side, and once again Gullin is away here. Gullin, can he get round the last man? No. Again, Paljowski to the fore. This winger Gullin has been absolutely tremendous today. He was heavily involved in the opening score of the game and has been sensational ever since. Kick across field with a chase on here, and it looks as though it will be dealt with and marked by USC. UCS rather, as again the kick comes in. Awkward bounce, two awkward bounces. Nearly made to pay there for it, and an awkward pass out the back. Dicing with death here, Watford, really. They don't need to, they're the ones that are in front. UCS trying to keep Watford at bay here. And there will be a knock-on given. Well, this is incredible drama, isn't it? As the set piece is taken. As UCS look to equalise the game up potentially. They'd need a converted try to do that. But they're so very, very close once again. They've kept possession here as the play is a little slow, but again they must be careful at that breakdown area just to make sure that they're there with a chance, that they inch closer to those posts. Not a great pass, and a knock on is it. Referee will bring it back, but a penalty which Raymond will look to take very quickly. Takes the tap. Long ball out wide, but again I think the referee may just have brought it back here. And And he's going to stop Raymond from taking it quickly. That was a favour probably done for the U.C.S. scrum half, as they are so close here. Can they level the game up? Good pass. Can they drive over? Yes, are they in? Yes, they are. In the last minute of the game, Barney Hartwell has burrowed his way in. You can see him on the cusp of the ruck. Give me the ball, he says, and scores. Massive kick for Luca Raymond. He looks like he's got it. He has. The game is level at 24 points apiece, and under terrific pressure as the Watford team charged out to try and knock the kick down. He's levelled the game up. Well, surely this is up the jumper time for U.C.S. You wouldn't imagine that they would let this slip. They haven't been level since the 4th minute of the game, and they've managed at the death to maybe claw back a share of the game here. There's a penalty to Watford here. Gives Menzies a chance to win them the game from the kick. It's up wide. He's missed it. And it will be U.C.S. that will get rid of the ball. And with the last kick of the game, Watford spurned the chance to win it. But what a performance to come back from U.C.S. salvaging a 24-all draw here at Knutsford Playing Fields.
First of all, well done for, okay, we got pegged back a few times there, and I think the way that we conceded those tries, a lot of teams could have just gone off. What was that, okay? But to show the guts to come back and do it each time, absolutely brilliant. Okay, to come back and actually take something from that is a great effort. Now, put my coach's head on, boy, you should have won that. Fucking hell, eh? We should have won that. Exactly that. But, okay, there's definitely things we can work on, but what we spoke about at the start, what we want to control, support play, work rate, those sort of things, and we didn't give up with those sort of things. So for me, look, I can't ask for anything more than that. Okay, so well done.
We had a lot of really good phases, boys. Really good phases. It's just that thing about, let's just not be individuals on a rugby pitch. Let's really try and carry your brother through contact, through the mauls, like really get with him and work through it. It's had a lot of fun. So thanks so much.
That was a great game.
Right, everyone tighten up, one quiet squeeze. 1, 2, 3, squeeze!
That keeps the streak alive, lads. The streak stays alive. We keep the streak alive.